And maybe take a seat on your chair. And I'm going just to teach you, just in 3 minutes, hopefully, not much longer, why I'm going to introduce the Ayurvedic self-massage today and why it is helpful in this season. So let me tell you, Abhyanga is the name for Ayurvedic self-massage, and it has a few most important reasons why you do it. One of them, both in yoga and Ayurveda, the self-massage is a very traditional thing to do in order to protect the body from injury. So every yogi, and just yesterday I spoke to a client, she said, for example, the professional the skiers, they also massage themselves before they rush down the hill to protect the joints and the muscles from injury. So that's why also the yogis have always been doing self-massage before a yoga practice. In Ayurveda, there are 3 or let's say 4 many important reasons, but I give you 3. One, with self-massage, we increase your immunity, your immune strength. And this is a whole concept in Ayurveda. It's called ojas. It's a subtle immune strength that you can visualize is coating your cells, is a protective structure for your emotion and your mind. And it's also a shell to protect you from astral energies or energies from other people. So each time you apply oil onto your body, you strengthen this immune strength on the physical level, emotional and a mental level, and on also a spiritual level. The second reason why we do the self-massage is to nourish yourself. And in Ayurveda, it's described we have 7 muscle or tissue layers in the body. And with the self-massage, you can really visualize that each time you apply the oil, you nourish these tissue layers. Not just the skin, the muscles and the fat, but it goes down deeper into the bone marrow, into the nervous system, and also into your reproductive tissue. And then one of the main reasons we do this today is because right now, as I said, it's a good time to cleanse. And to apply the oil, Ayurveda describes when you apply oil and really rub it in, it liquefies what's called ama, or toxins in your body, especially from your joints. So it liquefies the ama, it brings it into your digestive system so it can flush out. And you can enter the winter season clean. And now the most important reason of all. In Ayurveda, the word snehana, which is massage, literally translated into English means applying love. So each time you apply oil, you massage, also today without the oil, you give yourself nourishment. You apply love. And you know, we use the body so much. I mean, it's carrying us through the whole of life. So it's really just a beautiful gesture of gratitude and care for your body. And just to do this, just yesterday a client shared with me, it just feels so self-loving, you know, so nourishing. So I'm going to show you a traditional sequence, and you know, some of you have done maybe self-massage, and there are many ways and many forms. Today I'll show you what I've learned in India and what I'm also applying on myself. It's a combination of techniques I've learned over the more than 24 years I'm doing Ayurveda. So I'm just having an oil bottle here, not to use it, but just to show you each time we apply the oil. So traditionally in India, we always start on the head. I also like to start from the feet down, but we today start from the head down. So let's say you're applying a little oil on the head when you're not going out. You rub it in, and please do this now with me. So we do a full, complete self-massage now together. And we start at the top of the head. So there's a very important point. Just going to come closer. It's right here in the center of the head, and you do a little circle motions with your fingers. Here in Ayurveda we have marma points, the same as Chinese acupoints, and these we kind of activate through the massage. This is a very emotional center up here. We can regulate emotions with this. So just a little massage here at the top of the head. And then you can go a little more to the side, just rubbing, making small circles. So it's kind of like this, you know, and I have a bony tail now, so I'm not going to do it too strenuous, but you go from the center to the side. And then you continue with the face, and I'm just coming a bit closer so you see it better. From the face, there's a stroke at the forehead, from the center to the side, from the center to the side. So this is a stroke you'll also receive a lot in the Ayurvedic clinics in India, in the Panchakarma clinics. Clears worry from your mind. And then you continue down, and this is very gentle, the side of your face. So don't put a lot of pressure, just very little. Just this is very calming in one direction and then in the other direction. And then you go down in the center of your cheek, circular motion, going outward first. So here are a lot of marma points. These are energy points described in Ayurveda. And we stimulate these points, and then going the other direction. Now I have my microphone here, to be a little careful. And then you go down from the nose, the center of your nose, and slide down. So this is a lymph flow. From the center of the nose, along your eyes and sideways. And then you go massage the biggest and one of the strongest muscles in your body, the masseter muscle. Here we hold a lot of tension. And then you massage the chin. And now we continue with a very important lymph stroke. So you slide along the chin and down your neck. So this massage down the neck is very important. Here is one of the main lymph channels running down. So go down the neck. And then we just do the neck 3 times, stroking down one side. And then stroking down the other side. And you can do this massage longer. I just don't want to take up too much time. And then you continue with the hand. And the hand, you rub the center of the hand. This is an important point for the heart and the lungs in Ayurveda. And then you go the other side, the other hand. And now, if you were at home, or if you do this maybe tomorrow on your own, you would now pour a little bit oil into one hand, rub it, and now we start by massaging the hands. And so you can do this with me. So just imagine you have oil now, but just to stroke your body feels good. So apply the oil on your arms and your hands. And then we start. Well, don't do it so long, otherwise it takes too much time, but let's go down the fingers, kind of doing a circular motion down the fingers. Stroking out the fingers, and then 3 times, going up the lymph, up and into the armpit. And going up the inside of your hand and into the armpit. Up the inside of your arm and into the armpit, and now grab your whole arm and stroke the whole arm. Great. Now we do the same thing on the other side. Starting with the fingers again. Really massage the joints. Pull any tension out of the fingers. And then stroking the inside, the lymph channel. And one more. One more. And then one time the whole arm. Great. And now there's a technique in Ayurveda. It says all the joints you rub in a circular motion, and all the long bones you rub up and down. So we do this rather quick. When you do it alone, you can do it longer. And then we rub in a circular motion around the elbow and up and down the forearm. And then again in a circular motion on the shoulder. And now the other side. Do a circular motion around the wrist. Up and down, fast friction movements. And then circle on the elbow. Up and down the upper arm. And circle on the shoulders. Great. Now we do the same thing on the legs. So you would, again, take a little bit of oil. For the legs, you might need more. You rub it in both hands, and let's say you're in your bathroom and you're putting your hand maybe on the bathtub, and then you would apply the whole oil on both legs. And make sure if you're doing yoga afterwards that you don't apply it on the soles of the feet. That's always something I have to think about. And so if you don't do yoga afterwards, on the feet it's nice if you rub up and down. You can do this now, it feels wonderful. And then maybe just pull a little bit on your toes, waking up the toes. And then we do the same thing with two hands. Go up the inside of the legs, into the belly. Yeah, stimulating the whole lymphatic flow and flush. And let's do the same thing to the other side. So you're full of oil already, and then you rub the soles of the feet. You pull a little bit on the toes, massaging the joints, and then you go up the inside. Really helping the lymphatic system, the circular system. And now it's the same technique. So your circular motion around the ankle, up and down motion around the calf and shin, circular motion on the knee, and up and down on the upper thigh. Now other side, circular motion on the ankle, up and down on the shin, circular motion on the knee, and up and down on the upper thigh. Great. And now the belly. The belly, there are more techniques, but for today, let's just go put one hand on top of the other and massage in a clockwise direction, the left side down, then across the body, and the ascending colon up. And again, the transverse colon down, the descending, and up the ascending. And let's do one more. Try to do 3 rounds each time you do this. And then what's really nice is to massage the side body. And from here we go onto the back, and here it's really nice to go up and down. And probably normally you would have to pause, apply a little bit of oil, and then go up and down. And then rubbing also the upper thighs. And then letting it go. And then before we continue, just for a moment, just stand still or sit. But with standing, you might feel it better. Do you feel that the body feels softer, warmer, kind of content and happy? You know, you're taking care of it just these few minutes, just with a little bit of oil or without, and it feels so much better. And now I'm going to show you in an abbreviated version what is highly, highly used, especially in Asian countries, especially in countries like Japan or China, is the tapping technique. And this is a wonderful way to conclude the self-massage, to shake up the prana. And we do it in a simple way today, just as a preparation for the yoga practice as well. So tap down your body and tap up. So it's almost feel like you are putting into your body what we have just done with the massages. If you want to tap in all this goodness into your body, let's do it one more time. Tapping down the arm, up the inside, across your chest, down the arm, up the inside. And now it's important, the armpit, there's the heart meridian, and the other side. And then the head a little bit, and we take little fingers like this. And especially in Japan, it's practiced the tapping of the face. And I don't know, we have a Japanese lady here, but I know from a Japanese monk that it's a tradition to do 150 times tapping on the face in the morning for every Japanese woman. And since I know this, I try to do it as often as I can. And now tap down the chest and the belly. And then we finish tapping on the kidneys, our emotional center, our center of emotional balance. And then we finish tapping just one time down the legs and up. And then we finish with beautiful gesture, what's called stroking. So stroke down the arm. Now calming the energy. Really being nice and gentle and compassionate with yourself. Stroking 3 times your face and your head. Stroke down your upper body. And now stroke down the outside of the legs. Inside, balancing the yin and yang flow. Going down to the earth. Up. And last time. Going down. And up. And just pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Just notice how you're feeling, how well you can take care of yourself just in a few minutes. And now with this great warm-up, we start the yoga practice. So this yoga practice